Open back field where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 55 yards. And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a dangerous return. As he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for.
Looking to put a drive together.
Thanks for 24.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Second down in the yard. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll try to pick it up himself. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
It's a gain of a yard.
11.
First down. A gain of 1 yard.
Gun.
And the Lions first down.
Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams, 45 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Eagles 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Go Silver. Let's go. Trimmer. Yeti.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Now a 3rd and 6.
13 loose.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Lions first down.
And now an audible here into something else. A quick throw there out to Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 42-yard line.
Easy, 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 easy. Sink right. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill. 11.
Again, it's Lawrence. That went out wide and intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. They'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
63.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And this one's incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Austin. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Brown, the lone receiver, left.
Don't touch that.
Back to throw again. To Barkley on the check down. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 2nd and goal. Hurts. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Lions first down.
Take right over.
First and 10
Take right.
at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Go, go, let's go. 11. Go, go. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw again. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
1-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead.
Lions 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
11.
Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Son, there's 30 left. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Keely Ringo picks it off. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Miami.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hey, Silver.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Eagles first down.
First down carry for Barkley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Williams on the stop.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
73. Carl Leviani. 63. Hey. Carl Leviani.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Line 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Brock Bowers 65 yards. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
They'll go in for two. They'll kick the point after.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Lions 14.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Back to throw. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts going to move him around. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Now he's into the clear again. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Elliott is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Ooh, with a juke. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 32 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it. Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
63.
They'll drop the throw. Touchdown! Darren Waller, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Lions 20. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Now he'll take this and run. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there, because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10.
Hey, Lion. Son, 11. Go. Check. Silver.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Detroit. 48 yards. Well, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now Lawrence changing the play. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Trevor Lawrence keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
37. Lions 27.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And able get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good. For the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. This is good for a first down. His second grab in this NFC Championship bout.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Throwing is Hurts. Smith catches left side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
No touch that. Trimmer.
Back to throw here. Now Hurts is going to, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And the pressure gets to him again. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game.
Loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Tiger one. 73. Yeti. No touch.
He'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A gain of 15. And the Lions first down.
Here we go.
From midfield now, Lawrence. He's going to air one out. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Brock Bowers, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Aleem McNeil in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Eagles send out their punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Think right open. Go, let's go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Lawrence will throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Brian Thomas. 64 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Oh, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Silver.
Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An audible here to get a new look. How about this? They'll change it at the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Silver, ready?
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. First and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Second and 6 coming up. They'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
He's back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's second down. Back to throw. Now Hurts is going to, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, easy, 6. Right here, right here. Go Silver, ready? Alpha. Kyle left Yeti. Tiger Hornet.
He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And that may do it for this NFC title game.
Don't forget I dropped them passes now. Don't forget now. Hey, good game, my boy. She got hold out of a touchdown right there. Then not to mention them 2 drives ago and I dropped that wide open Texas route now.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.